I'm just saying it's...
Okay, well, without further ado, maybe we'll just jump into it. Hi, everybody. As you could tell, this is probably a crossover episode. And where we left off last time, instead of going through that, I'll let you guys kind of figure that out yourselves. But I do want to pick it up with the Venture Brothers first, as you guys, there you go, as you guys recover Eo's body, you're able to drag it along with Qualish down the mountain. As you return to the village, you are inundated with a waft or a scent on the air of various spices, cinnamon, allspice, nutmeg, just fills the air with a large arch-like sign that says, "The traveler welcomes you to PumpCon." That with the pardon?
Can I roll for soup?
You can roll for yeah, go for it. Let's see what you roll for soup.
Every time we do a crossover, it always starts with you guys like recovering one of your own bodies.
Yep. Or hands.
Or hands, or somebody's body, or some weird ass thing. For us, we're like, here's your epic thing that you just finished, and for you guys, it's like, one of you died, or multiple.
I mean, it was epic in the last session. It's just now we're recovering from the epic time.
So right. the sign says, "The traveler welcomes you to PumpCon, where that special spice pumps you twice."
Jesus.
And you are
put that in that picture, Sean.
You are overwhelmed with flavors on the air, music and sound, and a rather busy village of Atos laying before you. Now, I'll jump over to Baz's Besties. You guys have arrived. Maybe
I'm not with them, right?
You are in town,
right? But I'm not with them.
No,
okay.
Well, you
just so I don't know. I don't know where I am.
Baz's Besties arrive roughly 10 or so minutes earlier. As they are in the village, reacquainting themselves with the folks, as they see a group of travelers coming down the mountain with Alibi, Addison, and a few others coming into town. As you guys all rejoin in the village of Atos, what would you guys like to do?
Is that a different guy? I don't think so.
We see all the signs for like everything.
Yeah, so right now the village is abuzz. There are more people than the original villagers. You see, there are folks from different stripes, people dressed in Marquesian garbs, Zemnian garbs, coming into town. There seems to be people shipping or bringing containers from the beach into the village. The villagers there seem to be helping with different decorations that are being put up. There are some games that are being set up for the festival, for the con, the PumpCon, that you see before you. As you see everybody coming back together, I'll leave it to you guys to do what you like to do next.
I'll just kind of like nudge Myron, catching a glimpse of this other group carrying a dead body with them. Just kind of look over and like, did we know they were here?
Nope. I don't think so.
It's the party.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one of you survived the trials?
The foe.
Oh.
That's better. That's much better. Sorry.
Are we dragging the foe, Eric?
Well, I would say Qualish is probably tied up and dragging behind you guys, and then I would probably say Odoving is carrying Eo's body, just like fireman style. Who's been restored is just unconscious from the trials.
Oh, I guess Ray's just notices. She like puts her hand on my shoulder. Blanket of static electricity just encapsulating Myron, as just like out of reaction, Eo's shield goes off.
Ouch.
Yeah. All right.
taught me that. He was a mighty one. What?
Can we walk up to them and say that thing that Andrea said? I like that.
The eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Sorry, was this were we just letting the other group act, or is it like free for all?
It's free for all. Free for all.
Okay,
Anybody
okay.
that wants to jump in, go for it.
All right. So I guess taking notice, Fizz just strides toward the other group and just says, "Hey, it's about time we finally found you guys."
Finally found us?
Yeah,
Are you looking?
I've been looking all over.
We've been trying to find you ever since we did the wish.
You did a wish?
Yeah.
Remember? You sent us a message about how we did a horrible, horrible wish.
The thing with he who shall not be named and he who may be having a party here.
All of them.
So with vague references like that, I'm sure I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm sure you're glossing over at least one or two things we've done. I'm gonna put down EO somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Sure,
Like
sure
a
enough. As they see the body being laid down, you see Zimmy run up and it's like, oh, see, he looks like he's had too much to drink already. Here, I'll make sure that he gets to a nice, comfortable bed and that he'll be well taken care of. And she calls over a couple more, and they start dragging him over to one of the yurts.
You also have like a prison set up in this village somewhere.
No prisons, but we can put a guard on a yurt if needed.
Yeah, I like motion towards like the dwarf him.
Yeah, and you see the rest of you. You see this gray bearded dwarf, balding kind of spot, somewhat fancier robes on, gold and silver, and just kind of salad. Yeah. All right, I guess I'll. Where do you want me?
In that yurt.
And you see Qualish kind of head down, hands bound, starts waddling over to the yurt, and yeah, no one seems to recognize him.
For the best, kickback hand down the road.
Yeah, that's what we do best.
Yeah. So I mean, we just got here. What's with these signs, PumpCon? You guys know anything about this?
I'm not here.
We
Am I?
just
Yeah.
we
No,
got
no, no.
back here too, but has anybody seen Naxa?
Can
No,
I
but-
telepathically reach out to Naxa and just ask where she is?
Sure.
I was like, Naxon just comes out of nowhere because apparently I was here already. But I was like directing some volunteers who are on like the bottom tier of travelerdom. Hi guys, welcome to PumpCon. I'm so excited. I've had at least 5 pump energy drinks.
What do you pump to get a pump energy drink?
What do you what?
Pump.
And a pump energy drink? Everything. Everything's in this drink. It's fantastic. You gotta try it out. There's tons of booths. This thing is just all about just being pumped and pumpkin spice and spices and also mainly the traveler.
Wow, this sounds like a good time. Where can we get some?
Of the spices? Oh, aisle 6.
Of the pump drink.
Oh, the pump drinks aisle 7. There's also lots of games aisle 12. I don't know why they're called aisles because we're outside, but here we are.
It's the island, the aisle.
Aisle. Yeah, right.
This area is aisle 12.
Aisle's
That
12.
land over there across the water is aisle 11.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Well, I mean, you're at
And
PumpCon. What do you want?
You see a few folks walking around with trays and drinks, more in like shots of drinks wandering around, and people are just kind of grabbing
You mean
them.
shots? Shots.
Pump shot.
And,
Pump shot.
Everybody?
And coming by the group, there's a tray with some for you guys if you wish to grab any. But
Is eager to take his mind off of
Yeah.
the last adventure. So he
I will also have
happily
a pump
takes
shot.
one.
Pump me up.
Pump it up.
I'll get pumped.
There's like electronic beats happening in the background. Like it's kind of like what's that festival?
It's got like a fiery
Not
festival.
no.
Fire
Vibe to it.
festival.
No. What's the festival at like in the desert?
Burning Man?
Yeah, but like whatever. Burning Man, whatever. That pretentious festival.
It's like Burning
Burning
Man
Man.
with such a lower budget.
Yeah.
Guys,
There's actual burning people.
Just you see a halfling just run by on fire.
On fire. Burning people. Today we and cheers to the traveler. I say as we drink.
Everybody make a constitution check if you took a drink.
I'm not taking anything because I don't like people and I don't trust the other group and I'm just watching. Not since the wish.
Nat 20. Hey, con save or con check?
Con save.
Come on, save.
8.
21.
11.
All right,
Three.
Rolo, Fizz, and Myron. You're feeling a little. How do I put it? It's like having a Jaeger bomb where it's got the booze and the caffeine all in one. It's an upper and a downer.
I got an unnatural 20.
Yeah, you're fine. It's like it's tasty. It's good. It's got a bit of a cinnamon spice kind of flavor to it, but
It's got a little fireball in it.
yeah. Now, as you can tell, if you want to get wrecked, it'd be easy enough. There's enough booze flowing. That I'll leave that to you guys.
There's
If-
fire. When you guys take a drink.
Who wants round 2? It's on me. I can go grab us some.
All right.
Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is it.
I like put my arm around you. Come on, Drew.
Come on, true. I haven't
you
seen you in a
guys-
long time.
When you guys
what
drink-
we just went through. I think
Make
you
it
need to
even
wet your
six.
wrist a little bit.
Okay, I'm getting you one.
Try
True.
that spice in it.
Oh, it
I
has
put spice in
several.
it.
There's seven different types of spices in it. When you guys drink, I make fireworks go off in the back.
It's like an 11-layer dip for spice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do it.
Myron's gonna run off and grab some shots of this.
Okay.
There's mayonnaise in there too, but I'm not gonna tell you how much.
How are you making the fireworks?
That's just what I do, and I've been really excited to show off everything we've done. All these people came together. We have a whole new followers and friends, and this is just the time of my life.
Time to be fun.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No.
Naxa, who are all these people? Where do they come from? Did anybody come off of that black boat that we saw before we left for Zaratan?
So, for reference,
Do we recognize this description?
yes. Go ahead, Rolo.
I knew it!
Still there?
Was there an angry lady leading this boat?
We
With a
ran out of
stick?
this village. We ran out of this village before anybody came ashore from the boat. Why? What do you know about it?
We might have ran into a couple boats at sea a while back, looking for you guys, following up on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
A
black boat with assembly members on it?
Yes.
And what happened?
You sound
Right.
like Patty Bouvier there for
Oh. There's fighting and lots of dragons.
Do you remember any names by chance?
We don't take names, you know this.
Yeah, good.
The records from that time are spotty at best.
From the town what?
Our records
I
are
legitimately
spotty
do
at
not
best.
remember any names. But True or Matt might have names.
To be honest, stuff happened at home, so I have no notes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are big hugs right now because this is amazing.
No, I remember a name or two. I mean, guy by the name of Trent. We ran into Trent.
What was that, the wizard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him.
Guy.
He was a jerk.
Yeah.
He's a jerk.
You remember, like,
Yeah, you're not here. You're going to get shot.
you remember, like, he had a coworker.
Yeah. Couldn't tell you that person's name, but I do remember Trent. Such a unique and foreign name.
What happened to him exactly? He's kind of a problem for us. It'd be nice to know if he's still out there.
Well, I would guess yes. Yeah. He disappeared. I don't know where he went. But
He kind of disappeared after we made him our problem. Again,
Andrea is stressed out with this conversation.
I can't tell you enough how many dragons were at this situation.
I'm sorry, on a boat or were you on an... I'm a little confused by the... Okay.
Are you friends with these people?
Oh look, Myron's back with shots.
Are you friends with these people in their boats?
No, but...
So if they had like 7 boats and then they only had 0 boats, would that be okay?
That would be okay unless they're still out there with the power of the assembly behind them to fuck us up.
Well, I don't know how they could. Their army got completely annihilated by the dragons.
Okay, that's an important thing to know.
I don't
The
know.
dragons were literally one shot.
I've never heard Andrea swear.
You look like you could use a drink, Grace.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
We sunk like 2 of their boats, right? Like our group did.
We sunk 2 of them, but apparently the rest got destroyed by dragons.
You guys sunk like 5 boats.
The dragon sunk the boat.
Yes.
Were they dark?
I think we sunk one dragon. We sunk one dragon, right?
I don't think
I didn't fought any dragon.
Was the wood
I think
dark?
we avoided fighting, to be honest.
I would
The only
say-
time we avoided fighting, everyone else died.
Yeah. I would
The
say
dragons were making very quick work. We kind of didn't have time to do anything about it.
that boat you
Yeah.
saw on the shore. That's the last boat.
Oh, so it was Darkwood.
Yeah, and
We don't know names.
Yes, you had the Darkwood boat is the one you took.
Okay.
Funny that
Yeah.
you guys pull up and you like ran away.
Yeah. I mean, we commandeered that boat mostly.
yeah,
Okay.
isn't Cooney kind of running that
Mostly
boat now?
commandeered.
Yeah, that's Coon's boat now.
But
Yeah, Cooney's kind of running that boat.
Yeah.
And didn't Orly he got about like that turtle guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Captain Orley took his ship back to Nicodranus.
okay, maybe there's more than one
Newly
boat.
minted captain, by the way.
Who was the other person?
It was just a fella helping us track down you guys.
Yeah, like we
So
paid some people to try to find you guys, and we ended up in the middle of this big armada fight. And then dragons came. Like we really were just spectators for all this, to be honest.
Trying
Yeah.
to survive as we
The
normally do.
only one we kind of fought was Trent,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that
that
was,
didn't go well.
it was going great. What are you talking about? It went great.
Well, I mean, he survived, and
We
they
had him on
away.
the ropes and he
They
ran away.
ran.
That's true.
Oh, it was getting close. He was scared.
So a big armada fight.
Again, the dragons.
He
Understandable.
did not control them.
The big
Anyways.
armada fight, was this against Drow by any chance?
No, Cooney.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think there were drow there.
The cream?
Yeah.
Possibly.
That means whatever peace talks they were going for didn't happen.
Oh,
Oh, no. There were no peace talks.
Yeah, that's got
Oh, no, peace talks. There's no peace talks here. No.
There were
Okay, hold up.
dragons.
I love how
There
everything
were
else is really.
dragons.
literally, this was us. Hey, maybe we should fight them. There's 7 boats. Oh, there's only 1 boat left now, and that was what we had to deal with.
I love how, can I just say, there was a little bit of a spotty, like, historical, like, unsure of what actually happened, and then, so you're saying there's no peace talk. Everybody was unanimous. Everyone was like, oh, no.
What I do remember is that there were no peace talks there, and there ain't gonna be no more peace talks ever.
Like, if there were peace talks, Cooney made sure that they ended abruptly.
And they're never starting up for a while.
I see you're in the bridge burning business.
Cooney,
How do you make a new bridge without?
We're like the
burning
bridge inspectors.
Yeah, all we
Bridges are burnt.
We didn't do anything.
Well,
I mean, I would love to jump in and say that was supposed to be us too, but when we got onto a boat, we immediately flipped it and destroyed everything. So
We heard about that.
Twice.
I don't know if we could say much.
That's why at one point we thought we were rescuing you,
Yeah.
but really we were just witness to an end of peace.
Okay.
On that note, here's some drinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Oda, Fizz.
We'll tell you about the metal crab later.
Who was the last one? Who else wanted one? Yeah, this guy.
All right.
Very important plot point, though.
All right. So who's having drinks? Just raise a hand. Okay, you guys all take your shots.
I don't trust that shit.
Yeah, me neither.
Fizz, as you down yours,
Oh, it's not gonna. No more goes.
you feel like it's hitting you much harder. Maybe it's your small stature. Maybe you haven't had, but you are seeing. You're seeing things. You've had a drink or two in your past, but this is definitely hitting you much harder than you thought. You start to see pumpkins floating with like butterfly wings, and
Oh my god.
you see like the leaves eyes open on some of the blades of grass,
Oh
and
my
they're like talking
God.
to you.
You got LSD and D&D.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's every drug and every alcohol in this one drink.
You have
it's LSD and D.
you haven't been to the Feywild, but you'd imagine this is what it would kind of look like.
Yeah.
Next, you really went all out with the special effects.
This is the party drug of I mean, we're all about partying, so this is what it's about.
The chief,
Just letting loose.
the chieftain.
Is this the party drug of the satyrs?
Naxa,
Yes.
I said no drugs.
Of the leaders. Who?
The chieftain comes in.
Oh, chief.
There's
Look, man, there's no drugs here.
persuasion check.
But I said man. Okay, I haven't done this in 7 years. Good for you, I'm
It's a dirty 20.
dirty 20.
All right, good enough for me. He walks away.
Wait, he moves away?
He starts heading away.
I have a plus 13
Okay.
for persuasion.
Oof.
I just like keeping my voice low so he can't hear. I'm just like, yeah, I think the pumpkins would have noticed if there was any funny business going on here.
And there's no narcs in here, is there?
Odaving like sees Fizz and he's like, yeah.
That's what I want to be.
So I just gotta say one thing. There's a big fucking metal crab on that volcano mountain. That's no one's problem anymore.
Wait, are you talking about something you're envisioning right now because of drugs, or something that just?
Oh no,
That's just
True.
You guys went up the hill?
we did.
Yeah,
We
we
went up the hill.
We went
Went up the
we went- we went under it, and there's also now no problem anymore.
So what happened? What happened down there? What'd you guys do?
It's kind of a Wizard of Oz moment.
Did you bring back yours?
Or what?
Sorry?
Your Wizard of Oz moment? Ours is in that yurt.
Oh.
No, ours was like a fake out. We went like they were giving donations to this like hologram that was all
Yeah.
wired up, and then once we like chopped the wires, we found out that the wires weren't just projecting the hologram; they were also keeping in this like portal of space time like I guess just space, and so this rift opened up, and a big bad came through it. Big bad magma dude.
When he says space time, he means the elemental planes of earth and fire.
A rift between the Mysterion and the elemental
Oh.
planes.
That was just short.
Shit, was that Reed?
Cole's Notes version.
So a big magma elemental came out.
And then we destroyed that fool like it was nothing. If only a few of us went down a few times, and then we're here now.
Like it was nothing.
Just to clarify, there's no more gods on this island for these people.
There is one god.
Oh no.
The traveler. There's no gods because the traveler's here for these people.
And you hear a chorus of voices from the village. May chaos reign as you invoke the name of the traveler.
Oh.
Traveler's good. The traveler is great. And I just say that. I don't say anything else.
It's like, do they say the traveler's name or just the traveler?
Mostly they're just referring to him as the traveler.
Oh.
He's on the island right now.
He's with us always.
But like physically.
In your hearts, yes.
No.
But that's metaphysical.
I mean, he's been speaking through us to how to set this up, but he promises to make an appearance.
Oh, whereabouts is he gonna make his appearance?
Well, like at the end of the night, during our dancing.
Ah, I can only comes out for the dance parties.
Of course.
Fashionably late.
After everybody's had a few libations.
Anyways, is there any more shots around here?
Yeah, sure enough, you're handed a couple
Another.
Oh, Eric.
Yep.
At this point, like in traveling back, do we still have, the same like hit points and everything from last session or no?
I'm gonna say, I think everybody has taken a long rest at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's been a couple days. Mind you have been traveling. I'll give you the long rest at this point.
Just like stopped on the way back.
I'll say
rest.
the shots, while intoxicating, have healing properties to them, and you are healed up.
Okay.
Good for the soul.
Temporary hit points.
It's good for the soul.
So Rolo, when you have a couple more shots, you don't seem to be hit nearly as hard as Fizz, and
I'm no punk.
the drinks seem fine.
Okay. So I think Fizz is gonna be like, well, that's enough talk about the business. Why don't we play some games or something? And he just starts like wandering off towards the aisles.
I start like jumping around, like the little dog next to the whatever that cartoon is, like the big Scrappy, the little dog that jumps around.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I'm doing that. I'm like, there's tons of games. We've been like working on this for 3 weeks. What do you want to do? I
So
actually
what's
don't
that
know. What
cartoon?
games.
Well, there are games around if you're interested. You see Zuzu, who's kind of coordinating the games with a little bit of a clipboard. You're signing up in teams of 5. Teams of 5 for the game events if you're interested.
I just saw cancer.
Yeah. All right. Do we have teams available here?
Fizz just starts like lazily waving his arm. He's like, I'll go on a
The
team.
first fun thing we've done on this island, like we're doing.
So what are the teams?
Metro Bros.
Well, we only got 4.
That's all we need.
Oh, we need.
They said 5.
That's totally fine.
That's fine.
It says 5. It says the games don't work if it's not 5.
Eric, do you want me to play Shuri and then I can go on their team and Shuri could be on the other team?
However you want to do it. Just give me five names.
Wallace.
Well, otherwise we're one person short, right?
Yeah, we are.
Unhook the guy in the yurt.
Yeah.
No, that's a terrible idea.
We're leaving him there.
In the year.
Yeah, you can do that.
Bernie
Cam,
will
if
be
you want.
back soon. One team goes first, the other team.
Whatever's easiest. Doesn't matter to me.
That works.
If you'd rather be an NPC, Eric, we could do that.
So, who's on Team A?
Team
Adventure
Team
Bros.
A.
Okay, we got Fizz, we got Odaming, we got True, we got Rolo, and then who's your fifth?
I'll go as the fifth, and then Shuri can be on the other team.
Riki, seeing another Tabashi, decides to swap out, and then Team
The guys versus girls situation.
Team Z.
And I want to do one of these to the Tabashi.
Hey, Rolo, come
I'm
here.
thinking like the Schwarzenegger, like crazy like muscle.
Oh,
You want a
love
little
it.
something for your
And
drink?
then we got Naxa,
What do you got?
Shiri.
Do you need me? I'm okay to watch or no? You need me? Okay.
What do you got?
Myron just like pulls out a little bit of black powder and sprinkles it in Rolo's drink.
What the?
That'll give you a fun time.
Are we just drugging each other? Stop.
Two more pieces, Eric.
You started it.
All right.
You know what? Fuck it. The three that are left.
Okay. So you realize that Myron's been lacing the drinks this whole time,
Amazing.
and yeah, that'll get you right fucked up.
Myron looks over at Naxa, who's not anywhere nearby, and just yells out, "Make chaos reign!"
Hey, chaos rain!
Chaotic.
And
Did I hear that right? Myron's drugging people?
okay, so there are
Get drugs.
several events, and you guys can either decide one at a time or however you want to decide. But there are essentially 5 events, and you get to pick one person from your team for each event, and then there'll be a team event at the end. As Zuzu is now, the 5 events that they're all to test different abilities, different attributes of skill and cunning and poise. We have what you see this, and she's pointing to what look like felled trees that have been stacked up and leaned up against one of the yurts. These rather large tree trunks have been hewn, squared, and are to be thrown as far as possible. So this one here is a testament to your dexterous strength in controlling and balancing this thing before you toss it away. Lane kind of in the circle, or the circle of all these games that have been set up, you see some giant boulders that have ropes tied around them. In here, we have the test of strength. Those who can throw the stone the highest off the ground, the most vertical clearance, will prove their prowess. Then finally, there's some almost like Mjolnir-style hammers that are laying down. And here we have the hammer toss. This is a skill of your perceptiveness and accuracy as you're trying to hit targets with these hammers. So if you're very perceptive, you may know which targets as they come by you are targets to be hit or targets to be avoided. Finally, the other 2 events, there is a dancing dance-off portion, and then there's a musical drums and pipes version. So pick of your team who you'd like to take these events, one per event, and then I'll come back.
Oh.
I'll come back for the team event.
I think True, you're a good dancer, right? You did good dancing last time.
What'd you say, True?
Did you?
I don't have those chaps.
Oh, that's right.
That's what really, sold it.
But the target picking one, that sounds like kind of something I could do, maybe. I don't think I can throw stuff far.
I
That's
feel
probably-
like that's pure. Oh,
That's probably for me.
yeah.
What about
Rolo, you're the
you,
most perceptive
other-
of us.
other True? What a
Other True.
What do you what do you want to do?
Yeah,
Cam, that's you.
Yeah.
I'm other true.
Yeah.
yeah, Ricky, yeah. You're on the truth.
That's untrue.
I need to roll to see how offended Ricky is.
Highly offensive.
I can take anything you got, so I'm good for all of this. So I'll be your fill-in. You
So-
guys first.
Wild card for me is I'm actually proficient with drums, so that might work.
Oh.
Like I don't know, just back in the village, we used to, I took it up.
Okay.
All right.
It's pretty much like a high school elective.
Yeah. All right, so it sounds
For
like
free credit.
It sounds like Team A has their spots filled up. How's Team Z squaring up?
How big, like the boulder that you throw up into the air, how big does that look?
It looks to weigh maybe 30 pounds.
Perfect. I'll take that one.
Sorry, Eric, can you remind me quick? The hammer toss,
You got
throwing
the-
tree trunks, throwing a boulder, dancing.
And music, or like drums and pipes.
Oh, one of them is dancing, one of them is playing music.
Yes.
Well, I think I know which one the bards might want to do in the group.
There's only one
I'm
bar.
doing the dancing. I'm doing the dancing.
Well,
So we have two bards.
there's dance playing and there's music playing, right?
I'll do. Courtney will do the music. Sherry will do the music,
Okay.
unless anybody wants it.
Okay.
Everyone
So
knows.
it's just the hammer and the trunks.
Yikes.
Nice.
All right. Well,
Eleanor, which event would you like? Throwing the hammers or throwing the trunks?
I'm not very strong, so
Neither am
probably
I.
not-
Great.
Probably not like a strength challenge. Is there like a dexterity based challenge?
well, I described them at the start. And I'll
I
let
think
you
the first
pick.
one is Dex.
It's dex and strength, right?
Well, you'll find out once we actually participate.
I think throwing the trunks is more of your speed.
I think so.
Yeah, because there's like more
Like
accuracy with the
throwing trunks, like tree trunks?
Maybe?
What's
You have to throw the tree
It
trunks
was-
accurately.
Like Tabor.
It was described as dexterous.
Mm-hmm.
Dexterous?
Dexterous. Dexterous.
Extra.
And that's supposed to be your accent, apparently.
All right.
Textual.
No, it's not. I just can't say things. I don't do dates, names, or words.
Oh,
This right now.
I love that.
Like that's a sign.
All right. Zuzu comes up. All right. Well, first event is the stone throw. Who's stepping up for the stone throw?
Myron just walks forward.
Interesting. Okay. And then you see a third person approach. You don't recognize them. They're wearing fairly bright clothing, a little cloak. They don't look fairly strong, but looks can be deceiving. That stands up next to you. So first up, we have what's your team A? What's your team name?
The Venture Bros.
All right, Team Venture Bros and Fake True.
No, other true.
Other True. All right, so
That's why I fucking hate these guys so much. I'm gonna sabotage.
I'm with you all day.
okay, so Odaving, if you want to step up, you grab the rock, and as you've kind of been guided, there's basically a staff that's kind of been marking off how high you can throw it. So if you want, you can use your athletics. Give me an athletics check to see how high you can throw this.
24.
24, you swing, toss it up, and you get some pretty high clearance on this. As Zuzu's, wow, that's the highest I've seen it thrown in quite a long time. The guest, the third person that you don't recognize quite, comes up and with one hand picks it up and throws it high. As the cloak reveals, you notice that there's almost like an arcane light coming from their hand as it
Oh, they're cheating.
Ah, trickery.
Cheat?
Isn't there an anti-cheat?
As the stone goes up, it comes just shy of how high you threw it, Odoving, as it comes down. Myron, you step up to the task. What do you do?
Aaron just reaches into her pocket for a second and kind of cups this silver bowl-like thing in her hand, and you see it just enlarge and over the edge of the rock and underneath it, and she just flicks her wrist up into the air, and it launches 90 feet.
Ah.
As you as you throw it up in the air, Zeus is like, "Oh, very good."
Back.
And so, in first place for the stone throwing contest, we have Odoving. In second place, we have Gale, and
Everyone else has such amazing names, and then you just have Gale.
and that's it for those who have completed the strength portion of this contest.
Oh.
Excuse me?
The use of magic is prohibited.
Oh.
And
Now, those rules were not blatantly laid out.
The use of magic on this island is prohibited, and therefore you are disqualified from the event.
What about
Did I see what Gale did?
What did Gale have?
Yeah, did I see that?
True, you were on our team.
Okay, standing right there, Eric. Did I see it?
You would have.
Yeah. Excuse me. You have definitely allowed magic in this competition. Did you not see that throw by this gentleman right here?
Gale says, "Pardon me."
Yeah, I saw what you did in your arm there.
I'm leaving. More drinks.
You're gonna.
Yeah, more drinks.
More drinks. Everybody.
As everybody steps aside to, it's like, I think you're mistaken about more than one thing. Firstly, I might not be a gentleman, and secondly, I don't cheat in games.
And what's that on your wrist?
And she pulls up, and you see a glowing tattoo on her arm.
Is that not magic?
Not for the use of strength in these types of events.
Is that not magic?
I don't believe I used any magic to throw a stone, unlike you. And she turns around and walks away.
No. No.
No.
Sean's response to the puzzle.
This game.
No.
I don't have anything prepared for this.
All right, as you're trying to say, you just say no as she walks away.
Just wait, let me look at my spell book real quick.
Yeah.
No.
All right, next up is the caber toss.
That's
So who's up?
Sorry, the what?
Caber toss.
Rollo, I think that
Is that the
Look
head?
up.
No.
Look up caber toss.
I think this was the deck, like the deck.
yeah,
Deck
Straight
strength.
Rolo, the eagle eyes.
because
Was that gonna be?
look at me. I am not a fleet of foot person. I cannot do this.
So I could, but I feel like there's others that can. So that's why I was going to take,
Yeah,
Bongos.
you got the drums.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I think Rollo should do this one.
And Ricky is going to dance?
I think so.
Are you comfortable dancing, Ricky?
Whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. I can throw. I've got some strength and dex, but I can also dance.
All right. So, as you see Elena step up first, taking her pick of the delimbed trees, this caber, she picks it up. So, Elena, as you are working your way, trying to keep the balance of this this tree up, you notice that it's definitely much more finesse than it is strength to try and get the right pivot point as you toss this in the air. Why don't you give me an acrobatics check as you're trying to work your way with this large staff of wood. So what's your acrobatics check? Elena.
You, Elena.
Oh, yeah.
Elena.
Sorry. Acrobatics 19.
Nice. As you take it, pick it, and toss it, it goes end over end. The top end hitting the ground about 30 feet off from you. Got a pretty decent throw. As it tips over, it nearly misses a couple of folks eating, which look like candied pumpkins on a stick as they're chewing into them. A lot less flavor than you think in pumpkin, but it's definitely sugary.
Take them back.
So who from the actually it'll be the you see a large burly Goliath walk up, grab one of the cavers and tosses it off. And as he tries to throw it, you can see that he thought this was more of a feat of strength, and it just stumbles out of his hands, dropping it. And Zeus says, "That's yours, disqualified." Who from the Venture Bros are going? Venture Bros and False.
I think so.
Yeah. I am good, sir.
Man, this thing is much taller than a halfling, I do say, but good luck anyways. So give me an acrobatics check and how you throw this thing.
Six.
Are you using a D20? I swear.
I rolled a 2.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Oh.
All right. As you try and pick it up, it's just too heavy to lift. While you probably could have controlled it and balanced it, you just can't get it off the ground, and you're just kind of struggling there. As Zeus is like, okay, well, we'll continue on.
I got this.
And just picturing Rolo in the background, still working on it as we go. The next event is the hammer toss. So who's up first for the hammer toss? I think that was Raze
Take a
and
step forward.
This is you, Viz.
Raze and Fizz.
Yeah.
So you see a purple dragonborn walk up and comes down, grabs the hammer, and like you see almost like a skeet, someone throw a plate in the air and throws the hammer. And as he lets go of the hammer, you see it slide out of his hand and clock the person that's eating that candied pumpkin. Knocks him square out. And okay, that's not too good. Who wants to step up first? Little gnome? Sure, you can go ahead.
Okay. He just kind of like stumbles up to the line, like one of those guys in competitive darts. Right.
Your sentence. Competitive darts.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
as,
it's a. Oh, go for it.
so as this thing is getting ready, you grab the hammer and you're kind of waiting. It's almost like on your reflexes, but watching. So I'm going to ask you to give me a perception check to spot when the skeet is tossed, so you know when to throw and hit it. So give me a perception check.
Speed.
11.
11.
Yeah.
You're able to throw up. You hit the side of the skeet, but it doesn't break as it falls to the ground, and it's like, all right, half marks, I guess.
I guess.
And then who else is up for this event? All right, so you approach. You grab the same hammer. You're kind of pulling up, and you see the person prepping to throw this skeet. As you get ready to throw it, give me a perception check because you're trying to wait and watch for that moment.
18.
Okay, Fizz. Well, you did hit it. Raze just crushes it when she picks it out of the air, seeming like she could see when it was coming, see the arc. Maybe because she watched it get thrown for the two previous ones that had that timing built in, but she's able to clip it out.
Fizz turns to his team and says, "It would have been easier without all the flying pumpkins around."
I feel you, bro.
Please be careful the next shot you take.
That just reminds me of Witch It.
A little bit.
Okay, so that brings us through to the drum portion, the music portion, the drums and pipes. So who's playing music for each side?
Real true.
Sorry, I need to get some socks on. Really.
Authentic truth.
I thought true.
Okay, so right now it looks like let's see. Okay, so it's fairly tight in terms of the scoring. Okay, so you see, I'm trying to think who. A woman that I think the group Naxa you'd recognize is Celia.
Oh, Celia.
Celia approaching, and she's
not a leader. You know.
She's got a long flute ready, and she starts to play a most melodic tune.
Celia Vestala?
Ovessa.
I have Vestala.
That's okay. She starts playing. You see
right.
people start to dance in the background, and as she's playing, True and Shiri, if you want to just jump in and start playing as well, you can give me basically whatever check you'd like. If you are, I guess it'd be charisma and proficiency if you have proficiency in an instrument, or you can just use your performance.
Can I give them a boon? Like, or is that like magic? If I give them like
Zuzu's watching. You tell me what you want to do and I'll...
I just want to give them inspiration. Is that technically
doesn't actually have a drum of his own, so he's gonna quickly like wander around the local area, try to find a drum, and then join in. And then he's gonna just like sit cross-legged and like kind of zone out for a bit, and then get drum. And he's also gonna like almost kind of purr along with it a little bit to get some of those deeper undertones. To,
I'm
like,
giving
enhance
them
it.
inspiration. That's not magic because I have bardic.
Okay.
So I still go. Everyone else, what's
Oh, I can re-roll.
No, you can add
It's
it.
a 1d8.
You can add a D8 to your roll.
So I have to
Yeah.
use it twice? Or I guess
Yeah,
just to
go
my
ahead.
own team, right?
Oh, so you only gave it to one?
Yeah. Well, no, give it to both. I want
Okay.
her to lose.
All right. So, True. You can roll a
Okay.
D8 on top of what you rolled. Shiri, you can add a D8 to what you roll.
Go, everybody else.
So Shiri pulls out her.
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't remember what Shiri has. What does Shiri have? She's got instruments, but I don't know what they are. And I don't
She
see them
has a guitar.
She has a lute.
The lute. Sorry, now I see it. So Shiri pulls out her favorite lute and starts playing "Sweet Child of Mine," or some.
Oh, the loot.
And yeah, because it's perfect. And she rolled a dirty 20 with the inspiration. That was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So True, I think True rolled a 21.
Yeah.
And then
What? I got half.
so you see
Did
the
you add a D8?
yeah. So you hear someone call from the crowd, "Ooh, a drum circle! It's different every time."
Who else wants to stop and leave now?
as people start
Rand is
dancing
just
along.
like, no.
Zuzu looks up. Now I did say drums and pipes, so unfortunately strings are not.
Oh, no.
They are going to
We're
con-
going for a Make Chaos Rain festival. Like, what are these rules?
Yeah, there's like super rules. 2 instruments.
Very specific rules.
According to paragraph 3, subsection 4.
Who is this?
This
is
isn't.
Zuzu?
Look, this isn't
This
do what
is
you
not
feel
proper
day,
chaos.
all right? If you want to do what you feel day, that's next week.
All right, and then we come
Right,
down.
what does Chaos Rain mean then?
Yeah,
All
no
right.
kidding.
Oh, you'll find out. It's the dance party.
And that brings us to the dance party.
No, the dance competition.
The dance off.
Dance contest.
You see a large dark human male walk up, and he says,
It's a weird description.
I challenge you all to a dance-off.
Oh.
As he wears a big, large, feathered black and white cloak,
Yeah, we get the reference.
pulling it off, and he starts dancing.
I didn't get the reference.
That's okay. It doesn't have to be a reference. I can just
At least that we all get the reference.
So
It's a Macklemore.
as he starts dancing, and you see the crowd starting to whip up into a frenzy, almost like Matrix 2 kind of rave frenzy going on.
No.
A lot of side boob.
No.
It's mostly
Side boob everywhere. You like turn away from one, and it's just like you're looking at another side boob.
The side boob hour. Infinite.
Matt froze in hysterics.
All right, I'm gonna have Riki and Naxa roll me your performance checks at the same time.
So I think Ricky is like dancing back with like his tribe.
Can't stop laughing at Matt.
I know.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's
Matt's frozen in hysterics
Frozen.
laughter.
That's a great
Uh-oh.
screenshot.
Oh,
God.
We lost
Hate to see it.
You hate to see that. 1 second. He'll come back in a second, I'm sure.
Sorry, Cam, we interrupted you.
Did we?
This was much better.
Oh no, it's gonna happen again. It's just like last time.
That was 2 years ago, guys. That was like 2 years ago in our old
Oh,
campaign.
I definitely still have the picture saved on my desktop somewhere.
Yeah, same.
Fantastic.
I have it in on my Instagram as like, yeah, it's crazy. Oh man, are we waiting for him?
We can if you want. I don't know how long it'll be to get back,
Did he message?
No.
Might just
No, not yet.
but we can keep going. Unless you guys want to
take
wait.
a break or
We could take a break there if you want.
Let's just get a picture though.
yeah.
All right. Let's take
Oh no, I don't know what happened to it. I have like 3 of them.
Oh, man.
All right, we'll take a break there.
Okay.
Well, since we're all back, we'll jump right back into
It's
it.
really freaking me out to see because every once in a while I'll just see two Mets.
Yeah, there's multiple Mets. So we finish up the event with the dancing portion as one of the dancers is running off.
Courtney said she's 8 minutes out, just FYI.
Perfect. All right. So as long as this dance doesn't TPK the group, she'll be fine.
But there's always the possibility.
Okay, so if you guys want to roll your dance off, what do you guys do for your dancing? I want to visualize this. We got a good visual for the other events. What kind of dance are you doing?
Who's going first?
So Riki's dance is what I was gonna say before is that he's like doesn't have a lot of proficiency in dancing. My performance is 0, but he's familiar with it because that's what is part of his tribal dancing. But his tribal dancing is indistinguishable from break dancing. That's the type of dancing that his tribe did.
Amazing.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's good at it. He's just
All
familiar.
right. So since it's a very dexterous type of dancing, I'll give you your dex instead of your charisma.
Oh, thank God.
Listen, that's not fair.
That third doesn't count actually.
So a dex performance check. So roll your dexterity and then add proficiency if you're proficient in performance. All right. It's a pretty good roll.
Take it.
Okay. Naxa, what are you doing?
So I wear the clothes, travelers. That's apparently I have traveler's clothes. Which is just a vest, cloak with a hood, boots, wool skirt, sturdy belt. Because that's kind of like the traditional clothes, and I am like it's all splattered in red because I'm doing the dance of the birth of the foal, and so it symbolizes like beginning and rebirth and everything. So like it becomes very like
I think we lost Matt again.
interpretive dance.
I thought he was just staying very serious. Very
Super focused.
I wanted that one.
Poor Matt. And so it becomes like the birth of one of our like beloved animals. So that's what I do, and I do a performance, I guess.
Yep.
Come on. 18.
Ooh. Just barely. As people are impressed by the acrobatic prowess of Riki, and you hear chants from the crowd going, "Other true, other true, other true."
And like for a split second, like it's and then he's like, it's too late.
But the crowd is quickly silenced by this evocative. They can almost feel the ground shaking below each footstep as the power of the dance and the message of rebirth washes over the crowd. The blood splatter of the foal symbolized on your.
They get some of it on them.
They get
like
the first two rows.
The 2 rows get wet.
Do get wet.
Yeah.
Do get wet. As the crowd goes wild, and you are championed as the greatest dancer in this tournament. But that does leave us for the final event, the team event.
Oh, are we tugging on a rope?
It is the tug of war.
I was like, you missed one event.
Have any of you guys seen Squid Game on Netflix?
I've seen
No,
the
I've heard
trailer.
about it.
Okay, so tug of war is very different. Just gonna put that out there. It's changed for me now.
Yeah.
It's the Fall Guys left.
Death game.
Oh, the Death Game
You're
thing on
back.
Netflix. Yes.
Oh yeah, you too.
Yeah.
It looks
Kinda-
weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like Battle Royale, but adults, but they're playing kids game. It's very, very different. And beautifully shot. It's actually a good show. I quite like it. So
It caught my attention yesterday on Netflix. I was like, oh, this is interesting.
So I've tallied up your scores as a group, and you guys are tied after all that.
Unacceptable.
The final test to rule them all.
So it will in fact come down to the tug of rope.
The wild card, the other
Tug
team.
of war. So as a group, we're going to be doing a couple of tests as a group. How are you guys lining up as you grab you all stand up next to this rope and grab it? I guess it won't matter too much. You guys can figure out where you guys are going, but do you guys say anything? Do anything before you get set up at this rope?
I'm going to be the anchor. I'm going to wrap the end of the rope around me.
Okay. Anybody else doing any preparation before we go through this tug of war?
If nobody minds, I'll go at the front. That way I can be right closest opposite of the other group.
I'll go next to Odin.
Okay.
Hey, come here for a second.
Ricky. I don't know if I trust Ricky that close to the other group, so I'm going to go Nero. No.
I'm also entering into a rage.
So are you saying that like I kind of go like to the front, but then you like go like a little bit more in front of me, and I take the hint?
No, you can go on the front. I just I'm going to be watching you. I'm not going to hide that.
All right.
You set something up?
Now I got two guys.
Yeah.
Matt, you can't freeze again. It's gonna just.
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Cam got the shot.
Oh man, I tried getting it. I missed it.
Yeah.
It's like when two people are watching a hockey game and one's like the Leafs and the other's the Sens.
Yeah. The one in the middle looks like a twitchy mouth.
Love it. All right. How about the besties? Who's lining up across from Riki?
Should we line up alphabetically?
From A to Z?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I mean,
Static.
this festival is super organized, so you might as well.
Okay.
Man, we're not angry here. We're not too
Rules
strong.
driven.
All right. So that puts
festival.
Shiri at the front.
What? Shiri's an S.
Yeah, she's at the back.
Okay. All right. So she's in the back. Okay. So what I'd like everybody to do, as Zuzu calls for the start of the competition, you pull the rope up. There's a big puddle of mud that gets formed as one of the villagers molds earth to create a nice.
I cast counterspell on him. No spells.
Who are you casting a counterspell?
All right.
No spells. As
So
he
now you
casts
just have a
the
dry
spell.
dirt pile in front of them. So I want everybody to give me a strength check. An athletics check. And then I will. You can hit me with your athletics, and I will sort that out.
Do we get bardic inspiration?
I asked if you did anything to prep.
Looking at Naxa?
What doesn't?
I say, onward, young steeds, to my group. And I give bardic inspiration. I can only give bardic inspiration to... how many people?
Clearly going to give it to Ricky.
No, that's.
Give it to Riki.
I know. You want a different
How
one?
many
from that?
can I give?
You've got 3 left.
Yeah, I give it to 3 of my people. To the person who's taking the anchor,
Sure.
I give a 1d8.
Okay.
And the other 2 who are right next to them.
So Elena and Myron.
Yeah. So
So I add a D8 to my roll.
Yeah.
at
So
a 1d8.
athletics checks all around.
Eric 16.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. I'm gonna go through the list and.
Wait,
So-
wait, Courtney appeared.
Courtney!
I rolled Courtney before I left, so Courtney, re-roll your.
Courtney's appearing and disappearing.
Oh, no. She's in a time shift. Okay. Rolo, give me what you had for yours. 11.
11.
True. 10. Fizz.
21.
Nice. And Riki, athletics check.
And I rolled a 1, so I only got a 7 total.
Jeez. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna go through the other Shiri.
I got a 2. That's a 2.
Okay.
Was that with inspiration?
I have inspiration. I don't have inspiration.
Elena, yeah, you can add a plus D8 to that. Elena,
Oh,
what'd you
you
roll?
really gave us inspiration a while ago. I used it, but I forgot that you still get it again.
Oh, that's much better. Now I have 8. So
Well,
10.
Okay.
Do I still have inspiration I can use?
Technically.
I'll see.
Oh no, you used it. You used it.
You used it.
Oh, okay. You only get once. It's not like you get it per minute.
It's
Okay.
10 minutes.
All right, Elena, what did you roll?
17.
Nice. Naxa, what did you roll?
5.
Myron, what did you roll?
23.
And Raze, what did you roll?
3.
Did you put the microphone on mute during the break?
I took it off for you.
Okay.
All right.
Double check.
So, as really should have added these. That's 20, 23, 53, 50.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then 28. Okay, so by my calcs, it looks like the Venture Bros start pulling ahead as they're tugging. They have the group right on the edge. One more pull will pull Baz's besties across the line. So in this case, it'll be another athletics check unless you guys can explain to me how you want to use something different.
Well, we can't use magic though, eh?
You guys can do what you want and explain to me how you want to do it.
Oh, okay.
Athletics
Yes.
is the base check, but if you guys want to do anything else, both sides, if you want to do anything else, let me know.
Well, first of all, they have
okay.
inspiration.
So I'm gonna stealthily place my immovable rod right in between me and everything on the knot that he tied.
What? His what?
Love it. Okay, yeah, you grab it and push it.
What about his rod?
Yeah, I am going to take out my immovable rod. And I'm assuming I'm near the back, so I'm just gonna kind of try and like loop it around and click it and hold on as me and Shiri are at the back hanging onto this rope.
So I'm stealthily hiding it between me and Odabang.
Okay.
Not plainly using it in sight.
Fuck.
Eric, what's the terrain we're on?
Well,
dry
it was gonna be muddy, but Myron counterspelled the muddy spell, so it's just dirt.
Okay, so would it be possible, you can tell me if I can't do this, but would it be possible for me to take out my alchemy jug and kind of take off the lid and start like I kind of like toss it forward, like, you know, like do like that, and then like oil come out and onto their side, so they're in a slick oil slick.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I do that.
Okay, you throw. So the Venture Bros, you just get doused with oil. You get just splashed. Anybody else doing anything?
Yeah.
So
I'm going to shoot out my Echo Avatar on their side and make it look like it's helping them. And so then I'm going to say, look, they're cheating with magic.
That's like all you dingus.
It's a shadow. They don't know.
A shadow that looks like you.
Yeah, more or less. Okay.
That's amazing.
Love it. I love it. Anything else?
Yeah.
so
Riki.
wait,
Go ahead.
I'll go for it.
No, you go first. You go first.
Such a clusterfuck.
I think at this point, like, because hold on, Rolla, you put the immovable rod down between you and Oda,
Like where into the knot that he tied.
like
He
so
tied the rope around him, and then there's a knot. So put it in the knot.
Okay. So it's towards the back.
It's in the very back. That's why I went.
Okay.
It's with me at the back.
Okay, got it. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm just gonna say Fizz is like not paying attention to any of these dirty tricks. He's just like giving it all he has. That's all.
All right, cool. Riki.
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes some damage, and it must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as its speed away from you. So I'm hoping to make somebody on the other team run away from me, which is why I wanted to be near the front.
Okay.
You'll have to play with us next week.
Who are you doing this to?
How many are on the team? There's 5, right?
Yeah, you know everybody on the other team. So who are you doing it to?
Okay. I'm rolling 1d4. I don't have a d5.
So in the front would be Elena.
Yeah, all right, that works. Elena, because that's perfect. She's nearest to me, so I'm like whispering it. So make what did I say? What's wisdom saving throw, Elena?
Okay.
You're not on the same side as Elena?
We needed 5 per side, so you're on one. I'm on
Well,
the DC is a 12, so does that pass or fail?
Yeah, she succeeds.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Okay.
As you were whispering sweet nothings into Elena's ear, Elena, are you
Whispering eye.
whispering eye? Elena, are you doing anything?
I'm just gonna stay focused.
Okay.
Just like stare them down.
Okay.
Trying to. This is actually like not even better, but I'm gonna try to intimidate them.
Give me an intimidation check.
Can I do a combined effort with Elena, who's right in front of me?
Yes.
You can help.
By helping, I just want to peer over her shoulder and like growl, make these large gestures as she's intimidating them.
We'll do a coordinated haka.
But I'm casting fear.
Amazing.
All right, give me an intimidation check, Elena.
Okay.
Well, I kept mine subtle. You guys are just full on doing it.
That's a 2.
And what's your fear?
Wisdom save of 16 for anybody within 30 feet, looking over Elena, so I'm trying not to.
You see the wizard who you counterspelled counterspell you right back.
Sucks to suck.
Can I click an item on my belt?
Sure.
Oh,
I want to click
have
my
something too.
chronolometer, activating it.
All the items, all the spells.
On a roll of 1 to 3, I slow down time and get a bonus action. It's a 2.
Yeah.
I counterspell this counterspell.
Counterspell's a reaction, not a bonus action. And
Can I cast fear again?
Sure, yeah.
Burn all our goods.
Yeah, if Eric wants to TPK everybody, just needs to put the
Burn
2 parties
all.
together.
Eric, this is what you want. You want us to use all of our stuff before you drop a big monster.
It works every time.
Yeah.
All right, who's getting feared? What's fear do?
Everybody within 30 feet of me doing it.
That's everyone.
Wisdom saving throw DC 12.
DC 16.
16.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay.
16.
I'm trying to peer over her as to not get
Oh, I did not pass that.
I will be using Indomitable to reroll.
How'd Rolo do?
16.
Okay. All right.
This is amazing.
This is chaos.
Make chaos reign.
All right, True. What'd you get?
Oh, I have advantage against being frightened.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fear, frightened?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well done. 15. So close.
Ooh.
Do I have to do anything like right away, or is it on my turn?
No, it's right now. Oh yeah. Well, no, I'll sort this out. Okay. Yeah. If anybody else has anything else to do,
So,
I'm gonna
'cause,
say
I use Dragon Fear, and now they have to make a 12 saving throw.
because I can use an action to end being frightened. So presumably that's what fear does, right?
yeah. We'll get to that. You don't need any more chaos there.
yeah, I was gonna say, look, the traveler behind you, and roll a persuasion. 19.
Okay, so
You asked for it. We
Well,
just
okay,
dealt it out.
so in order, you see Rolo and Raze both at their ends sticking something into the rope. The rope is taut and not moving as essentially all of you like let go to do different things. You see Sherry let go and throw this jug towards the group as they get just doused in oil. They start sliding around. You see Fizz is the only one who hasn't let go of the rope, and he's just pulling by himself. But because it's taut at both ends, it's not going anywhere. He's just like pulling, and his feet are slick against the oil on the ground. You see Riki whispering into Elena's ear as she just kind of stares back, glaring. And then from her shoulder, you see Myron pop out, blah! And startle the group as Odaving just roars, his frightful presence being known as he stomps down. And True kind of just snaps focused, grabs back at the rope. When you hear a voice cry out, "Why, this is very chaotic indeed. I love it, Naxa. What a great party." As you see an 8-foot tall, Fae-like long ears, orange hair in a ball. The traveler standing there. "I thought it would have been much later in the evening when I come to visit, but I had to see this, and it is just wonderful. Welcome to PumpCon." As you see the traveler standing there. And Zuzu is like looking up. I guess it's a tie because that rope's not going anywhere.
I reach down and I unclick the immovable rod on my side just so that Fizz falls backwards from pulling.
Wise
Win.
back.
He has not noticed this person yet, so he is just like, yeah, we won.
And as the traveler is like, well, if the games have been sorted out, congratulations. I guess the chaos has brought me here early, and I might as well reward you for a job well done. Is there anything else anybody like to say before I do my own little thing?
I'd just like to say my sections have done much better than Celia's.
Yes, we all know Celia sucks. Thank you. And you see Celia just and like a single tear dropping from her.
That's right, Celia.
And with that, I don't think we've met before. As he looks over, except for you looking over to the Dragonborn, whose screen is now off. So
Is Zach back?
I don't know if Zach is there or not. I think he just stepped out for a second. As he looks over to the Dragonborn, you guys get a bit of a glance, and I'll sort this out in a second. Is there anything you guys want to do while we're piecing through this?
I just want to make a note that Shiri's a little offended that the Traveler doesn't remember who she is because of everything that went down between Shiri and the Traveler. I'm just letting it be known. Internally, she's offended.
I guess he's specifically talking to the winning group, which is the other group. So he didn't say he doesn't recognize you.
I sent you a message about the Traveler.
It was the other cat.
It's really good.
Yeah. This is him.
Oh yeah.
As you reckon, he's like, it's been quite a long time since we've spoken.
Oh my goodness, the storyteller. How have you been, sir? I haven't seen you since I was a little pup dragon.
It has been quite a long time. For me, it's been a flash, but you've grown.
It is nice to see you again. I've been on so many adventures since you came to my village and told your great stories.
Well, I'm glad you've taken to the Traveler's Way and have journeyed out beyond the borders of Charis. Very well done.
Well, thank you.
Have you grown into a strong warrior, I'd assume?
After some trials and tribulations, yes.
Well, it's all in the Traveler's Way and the Traveler's plan.
To be enslaved.
Oh, missed that part.
That's
Well,
what happened.
but it's brought you fully to where you are.
Yes, I've met my friend Fizz. Have you seen him? He is amazing.
He's still like fist bumping the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's. Tell me, do you lead Draconia into a new realm?
No,
Into
I do not. That is another one. Actually, that is the lover of Fizz here.
This is a chaotic web I've weaving.
Yeah,
So he's
Come on
not.
now.
So
What
he's
was
not.
that, Fizz? We were talking about your girlfriend, Cooney.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, the one you kissed.
Yeah, you know the one. We've been chasing her for all that time.
No, doesn't ring a bell. Fizz is like turning beet red and trying not to like.
I was gonna say insight check.
I know, me too.
Okay, well.
I think we all passed that insight check.
This is a whirlwind tale of romance.
Well, tell me you've at least conquered the dragons.
A what now?
Not us.
Not technically.
They have not conquered us yet.
Interesting. Well,
Odie, I don't get what's going on here. You know this person?
Yes. This was the traveler who came to my village and told amazing stories and inspired me to become a great warrior in the service of the people of not just Charis, but of the whole realm.
Oh.
So maybe I'll ask this later. Never mind.
I have not seen him in 15, 20 years.
But he inspired you.
He told stories, yes.
That inspired you.
Yes.
That's all I've been trying to tell my group.
Lots of people inspire lots of other people. This is not a unique ability of the travelers.
Well,
You say that in do you say that in character?
Why,
Yeah, no, that's Riki.
why do they care? They were not children.
That's true.
Wait, is the traveler just recruiting children?
Tell me, Odoving, do you still carry the gift that I sent for you? The magic wand?
No, there was no gift.
I wanted to make sure that you had chaos wherever you went. It was a wondrous wand that had untold powers.
Well, you told the story to lots of children. You may have sent it to them by mistake. I don't know.
Ah, well. Easy come, easy go, I guess. Come. Enjoy the party. Relish in the drinks, and we'll have a bit of a celebration this evening. Nax has prepared quite the party, I do say myself.
Did you see aisle 7?
Aisle 7 was exquisite. Chef's kiss.
I've had like 12 energy drinks.
I don't think you've had enough, baby. And as he's
Creepy.
as he's super creepy, as he's like, all right, well, meet me on the beach at sundown. And he snaps and disappears.
So I have a question, and I think you're thinking the same thing.
Baby.
Did you?
You go first.
Yeah, you tried to send him to the Matron of Winter at one point with that
Did
wish
we?
spell.
Did we?
Oh. Wait, is this Artie or whatever his name is?
Bingo.
The Traveler?
Oh, that
Sometimes
guy.
known as Artem, sometimes
I
known as other
wasn't-
names.
I wasn't sure it was the same one, but I did recognize the name. But I haven't seen him in such a long time. I didn't know it was the same one.
He gave you a gift? Well, can you tell me more about this wand?
I never received any gift.
What
What about Ash?
Or that's what I didn't.
Ash isn't a wand, and we found that in a den of spiders.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And he was a xenophobic piece of shit.
Yikes.
Within 5 minutes, he was insulting True for being a tabaxi.
That is true.
Oda, do you not have Ash anymore?
No.
What
and
happened?
you and that thing is unrecognizable now.
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, Cooney, this is the love of his life. When we say that the dragons annihilated a fleet, Cooney was wielding Ash, who now has the power apparently to summon dragons of every element. I threw it away.
Yeah, that's
It was a bit racist.
I've also heard tales that you may have taken care of some cursed armor that I buried in the ground at a village. Sorry about that as well.
Yeah, we burned that shit up.
While you're airing all your dirty laundry, Oda.
I mean, they've asked. I'm not a very deceitful person.
How do you
You asked about the wand
how
or
do
something.
you spell your name? Oda?
Odaving?
Oda is it
Odahving.
Eric, does that look familiar to me?
No.
Okay. Never mind. Carry
Oh,
on.
you heard of me.
Just some things that I maybe have found at one point.
Can we circle back? Does somebody out there have the power to just wield dragons whenever they want?
Yes.
And should we be concerned about this?
No.
No.
Remember, there's going to be no peace.
That's not a comforting statement.
That's
Oh, no peace talks. There's no more talks anymore.
There's no peace talk.
That's not good either.
But there will be eventual very good peace.
Oh my. Fizz, I hope you have a really good donkey impression.
What's this?
I'm going
Have you
to.
seen that movie Shrek?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I do that?
I was just also wondering if, like, really quickly, because I feel like I maybe blacked out for a couple minutes tonight. Could we just like refresh names for a quick minute? Like, would that be okay? Maybe starting with True. I know your name, and then tell me more, everyone.
I'm Other True.
I'm Naxa.
Well, I know you guys. I'm talking about the other group.
Oh, we changed our names just to be our names.
Okay.
Is this in character or out of character?
This is in character. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to set something up.
Out of character.
Okay. Fizz just walks over, sticks his hand up, and says, "I'm Fizz."
Hi, Fizz. Nice to see you again. And who are you? Was it Rollo?
Rollo, yeah.
Did you lose something at any point?
No, he finds things though.
I have him just find things a lot. I don't lose much.
Huh.
He's not me. I throw things away.
Well, you know, I
found?
came across this wand, and I think it says your name on it, and I take out my wand.
Is it the
And
Wand
show
of
you.
Wonder?
Is it the Wand of Wonder?
It is, in fact, a wand of wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh,
mine.
that one.
That one.
I thought you don't lose things.
Yeah,
bro.
no, you don't lose things.
Well, not. I thought that was lost to another round.
So lost.
What happened to that again? I
Where
forget.
did you find it?
A to Z.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah.
Eric, how did we lose that Wand of Wonder?
I was fighting the crab, is it?
Oh yeah, it's
It must have been like a session ago.
Yeah, because we found it last session. Well, sure.
Oh, yes.
Well, you can have it back if you would like it.
For a price.
It has your name on it.
For a price.
Or yeah, sure.
I give it back.
Matt, I just saw your gift.
It's when he got fear.
As much as I would have wanted that one, Eric, can you plant another one for me?
Why did you give him
Because
that?
it's the next thing you do. It says his name on it.
These guys are a bunch of fucks.
Shuri, these guys have like imprisoned the matron, almost imprisoned the traveler, like
That was an all.
destroyed peace talks, like
What do you
come
want
on.
to be?
We didn't destroy any peace talks. We were just there, like witnessing them getting
Witness the
abolished.
destruction of the peace talks.
Also,
Your
the
girlfriend.
Raven Queen.
Yeah,
told
from
us-
a person you were like in a relationship with.
That you gave a powerful artifact to so she could summon dragons.
No, I didn't give anything. I threw him away in a dirt hole.
And
You
no
need to
one's
make
in a
sure that
relationship
when you
with
destroy
anybody.
magic items, you
Fizz,
burn them.
nobody's in a relationship.
Like that's the important part.
You threw away a what? That wasn't a
Also,
vestige, right? It was
also,
a
we
armor?
thought we were doing the Raven Queen a solid. She said she wanted these 3 guys, so we wished them straight to her.
Yeah.
She said she wanted you to take care of them for her,
Yes,
not
and
clap
we
them
did.
at her feet.
We sent them straight there.
She did not specify.
Also, we did not specify.
We were trying not to kill people. Okay?
We
It's
literally
the
talked for
one
like an hour
time
on that subject.
We tried not
We did
to
our
solve
best.
things with violence, and apparently it backfired.
Yes, by imprisoning a god. So it backfired
So-
spectacularly,
Yes.
I would say.
This is true.
So who's in prison
That's a good
now?
meme.
Huh?
What?
Oh, no.
Okay, I feel like you know more than at least I do.
Sorry, hold on, I just saw Sean's screen. Can you say that again?
There
So-
you go.
Tyler, can't get a word out.
What are you saying, Drew?
I'm listening. I am listening.
Who's imprisoned?
You
Like,
sent
is the Raven Queen in prison now? Is that what
you
you're getting
sent Vecna and some poor souls to
at? They had
Raven
enough.
Queen's avatar in the astral sea.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we ever imparted this onto you, but Vecna is, I think, trying to ascend to godhood in some form. And the matron, the Raven Queen, as you know her, is special. She's different. She ascended from being a mortal to a god. And in order to interact with us, here in the material plane, she has an avatar in the astral sea. And that's why you sent Vecna, who's trying to do the exact same thing. And somehow he imprisoned her avatar. When I tried to speak with her and commune with her, all I heard was screaming in my head.
Maybe that's what she was trying to say, but I kept on interrupting her.
She was trying to speak with you.
Well, I mean, we were speaking to her in person. We were in the astral plane.
I know.
We've done a lot. A lot.
Maybe I need to scry on you guys more often.
This is where
Not
Rolo
bad
came from,
idea.
actually.
We're rolling.
How did you get out?
With the Raven Queen's help.
Raven Queen's help.
Oh,
We made a deal to send that.
Yeah, we made a deal to send them to her.
So this happened after you were free. I mean, that doesn't mean you saw the remnants of what remained after Vecna did whatever he did in the astral sea.
no, we haven't seen that.
That wasn't part of the
Right.
deal. Since then.
Well, here's the thing, I heard it. And it wasn't comforting to hear that from a god. So whatever you did messed things up really bad.
God should be less vague in their instructions.
I just glare at Rolo, like absolute as human a glare you can, and I just pull my hair in front of the right side of my face and start picking at it nervously.
You seem to have a nervous tick.
Okay.
I glare at Oda.
As the tensions start to swell up, you hear the music start to play a little louder, and the festivities of the afternoon kind of wash over the village. Like I mentioned, there's quite a few people here. You're now from a village of 20 or so, is now into a couple hundred. As you see Naxa kind of ferrying the crowds together, as the sun starts to drop on the day.
I just jump around people like, it's almost time! It's almost time!
Apom, the chieftain's like, who gave her more? Who gave her more?
Oh God!
Well, if we shall, the traveler apparently has something for us on the beach. Shall we head down there?
That's what we're going to just ascend!
I'm excited for another story. I
Is
haven't
she
heard
gonna
one
be
since I was
there?
a child.
Pardon?
I miss my wand of wonder.
What was that, Zach?
I was like, I haven't heard a children's story in a very long time. I'm excited. This great teller of children's stories.
There you go. All right.
You know what? Riki's like super suspicious. Most of us are very, I think most people,
Absolutely.
yeah, Baz's besties are probably very suspicious.
Suspicious of our group or the traveler?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Both.
So to be clear, I don't think we're like suspicious of you guys being bad guys, just that you'll pull an Adventure Bros type thing and
burn a bunch of arms and die.
burn
Yeah,
every group
yeah,
that
these
possibly be
things.
burned.
Gross incompetence. Got it.
It's not specialty.
We are no
We get
better.
things,
No,
we
it's
get
just
things
comfort.
done.
Not good things.
Well, we did give a proper burial to our old friend.
That's a mighty high horse there, Ricky.
What?
What's an old friend?
Ew.
No, Eos in
No, not Eo.
having an out. Is it true?
Near him.
No. I whispered to True. Mirren's brother.
Who's Mirren?
Isn't your name Myron?
Byron.
It's not Mirren.
Myron's brother.
Helen Mirren.
Took Eric a couple sessions to get it right too, so no worries.
Remember when we found Myron's brother? I'm forgetting your name, Sean. Niram?
Miram and Miram, isn't it?
It's literally
Yeah.
backwards.
I know.
So
I don't remember that. That's been forever ago.
I forget where we left off with that, to be honest.
We found Niram when we were getting the quest for the wish spell, and he was in a tank,
Oh. Yep.
dead and turned into a mind flayer. So we buried them with honor.
You just found a mind flayer?
No, Niram kind of betrayed all of us and turned into a mind flayer.
Yeah,
But
we
then-
got attacked by him on a giant worm, right? Like, was this before or after
that
the
was,
arena?
That was after.
That was after.
So that's how he became like that.
Yeah,
And then after that, we found him again.
Yeah.
And
found him in a tank, completely turned into a mind flayer and passed away.
as far as we can tell.
So we buried him in honor.
Where is he now?
Do I remember where we
found
made that
the
wish
ring of
spell?
the Wish. Where that all happened? It was
It was
we
a
were
while
heading
ago.
south.
Yeah, so
we were heading south somewhere.
we were heading to that town, to the port town. Eric, I don't know where it was.
Your character would know.
Yeah, you're heading down to Nicodranus. You're on the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have in my head. I have a pretty good memory for these things. Where's my map? Oh,
Is it not
I went to
the-
the telefolder. Yeah,
like the
that was
wine-
rock character.
Wine Gorge, was it not?
I think so, yeah.
Well, that's
Okay.
right, like leading up to the gates to get into the coast.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the base,
Yeah.
the base
Yeah.
of the
close.
Wine Gorge.
Yeah.
Because yeah, we definitely had left Allfield.
Okay.
Like
We didn't.
we
What
actually
did we
didn't
kill?
last
We killed
time,
a, we killed a beholder.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
No, you got killed by a beholder. That's different.
Did you
Oh, I did both.
did you mark the grave with anything? Like if we were to go there?
I'm sure we did.
It's not fancy, but yeah, no, we made
We were kind of on the road
We
in
did
a
our
hurry
best.
because we thought you guys were in danger.
You want them to like pin it on Google Maps for you?
Yes, please.
I'd like
Yeah, there you
MapQuest directions.
I give them directions.
We pin it for them.
We pin it for them.
I write it down in
so that's what we
a
did.
sheet of parchment that just says Google on it.
There's a cave system around there where we found your brother. And there will also be a dead beholder in there.
Wait, we also fought a beholder in a cave system.
Yeah.
Did time go all weird for you and screwy?
No, we fucking went through that thing like it was nothing.
Oh, we had like a really
Well,
weird-
actually, it lasered off some of my ribs, but that was about it.
Wait, was there like 5 to 10 pedestals where you could put something on it at the top?
We did have some sort of a puzzle. It was not that.
It's really
That's Right.
It was riddles.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the one that I wasn't in, right? Ricky wasn't in?
No.
Because Vivan was?
Was it just outside of? It was after you left Oldfield. That's where both of our beholders were. One was in the jungle outside of Nicodranas, and one was coming down from Oldfield.
We left Sebash. This time, I think we just passed through Allfield without issue, unlike last time.
Oh no, we didn't. Remember that guy said I had destroyed a market,
Oh.
and so that I gave him like 100 gold, and then the market was fine.
Yeah, so you definitely got like.
I literally got swindled out of 100 gold.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash from the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of,
But yes, the grave of your brother is around there.
And you're sure he's dead?
No.
I mean, last time we fought him, I practically disintegrated him.
It was even though the change was into a mind flayer, we did recognize him as your brother. He was in like a tomb, and we took him out. And while everybody was discussing the wish, I'm pretty sure we buried him.
So you had my brother who was semi-conscious, semi-alive.
No, he was dead.
But you also had access to a wish spell. And instead of using it on that,
we thought we could get like some good favors with the Raven Queen. We didn't know it would do this.
So you wasted a wish spell. My brother's still dead.
Your brother also like betrayed us.
We've got more wish spells, I think.
I don't think you should have a wish spell anymore.
Well, maybe we'll just talk for 2 hours instead of one this time. I don't know.
Myron just walks away.
I'll walk with her.
That's where your brother. That's where your brother is.
He starts pulling away. Turn.
Myron starts walking with Raze down towards the beach.
Try to help me find a bag of sand.
Let's see.
Depends. What are you going to use it for?
I promise I'll tell you.
All right. As you guys work your way down to the beach, is anybody else going along with?
So you're asking for sand while we're walking to a beach, just to clarify?
Yeah, that's not lost on me. Don't worry.
I asked her if you wanted to help me get some.
Okay. Just
Biz is starting to head towards the beach too, but he turns to the Venture Bros first and says, "Guys, I'm starting to think we're the bad guys here."
I whisper, I don't think we're bad. I just think we might not think.
Aw, I feel like every time we meet them, we're just grilling them.
They impersonate my god!
I just called Michelle's god an author of children's books.
But you're not wrong. I don't disagree with that.
As you guys get down to the beach, the crowds, the masses have gathered. The night is cloudless. The stars are out in full force, beaming. You can see every constellation. Somewhat little harder to see along the horizon as you start to see the light of a full moon cresting over the ocean, rising in the sky. As you hear the drums and pipes playing and a soul lute in the background, you hear dancing galloping across as Naxa takes the center stage to kind of welcome the group and kick off the entertainment or the celebration's closing ceremonies.
Oh, I have to do something. What do I say? Just welcome everyone. Thank you so much for everybody except for Cecilia for helping with this wonderful festival. I screwed up the first time. I really wasn't able to make the Fire Festival what it was. So this is my redemption. This is everybody's redemption. This is a chance to show the Traveler, and many followers and new followers what what we're capable of and what you're all capable of. And if you want, there's books on sale to get to the higher levels that we were talking about. And we
Scientology.
we appreciate all the donations tonight. It's gonna go to a good cause of helping more and more people learn the true meaning of our life, which is just to have fun, just like we're doing now. So you know what? Let's stop talking and let's start dancing.
You hear
and we all start dabbing.
That's it. I'm out of here.
The
I'll leave
ocean.
when there's flossing.
Never mind. We're not the bad people anymore.
2-year-old meme dabbing.
You hear the ocean roar, and each of you can make out, almost like on the air, the words, "Listen to the one who knows the way."
Should we
And
Yeah.
with that, a whirlpool starts to spin up on the ocean before you, with the moon rising in the sky behind it. Coming out of this whirlpool, you see Artigan, the traveler, green cloaks, longer than his body, taller than he, as he starts to float up into the air. Thank you, my darling Naxa. Your praise and your collection of worshippers is beyond reproach. It is time for me to prove my godhood and leave this world, ascending to my proper domain. I shall reach you from beyond the gates, as I'll deliver my magic to you. So with this, I bid you all farewell. And he starts to rise higher and higher into the air.
I told you he knows the way.
Fizz turns to Raze and just says, I get the feeling that this was one of the things your patron was not for. Is that right?
Rising
That
higher,
would pretty much be it.
higher into
I
the
did
sky.
not expect this children's author to be like this.
Are we still on?
I screamed to Artigan, tell the one about the moon rabbit and the Animat toys.
Yes, that's a
That
good
sounds
one.
Amazing.
That is a good one.
I like whisper to the group. I'd be like, "Hey guys, is Odoving like okay? Is he like slow?"
As Artigan rising higher into the sky.
Don't leave us!
I think.
What are we gonna do? Are you gonna come visit?
Make a persuasion check.
Well, I'm asking if you'll come visit. I don't know if it's persuasion.
This honestly looks like a really bad time right now.
I think a spear is going to go flying at Artigan from
26.
True's general direction. I don't know if he'll be able to hit from here, but that's happening. And
Okay.
if you guys look at him, his eyes are cloudy. And he may also be holding on to something else.
All right.
What's that? I missed that. What's
Wait,
So
what?
True just threw his spear at the traveler.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Why are your eyes cloudy? This is not in character.
And why are you holding your wang?
Make an attack roll.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah.
Is
So
the
I
trident
know
going
you
off
were
right
my
now,
dice
Aaron?
tower.
Do an attack roll.
So I just have to add that just for flavor so you guys know something's up. But you guys get no other info.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's hitting.
Oh yeah.
So how far is he? Because I get 20 or if he's further than 20. If he's further than 20, I got to do disadvantage.
What's your long range?
60.
He's at 60.
So do I
You
go
did
again?
disadvantage, but you can still throw. You can still hit him, but it's with disadvantage.
15 hit?
The sphere flies out, and you notice that he catches like wind of it, and it almost like he sidesteps it and as he's floating up and dodges past the spear. So he looks down. What the fuck was that?
Oh.
Language.
Excuse you.
Who's ready to go again? I was like, what does
Why
that
are
mean?
you?
He's gonna let them-
Why?
Make
I
a
just want to
attack.
quickly say to him,
Drew's not going to really respond to you guys. Just going to put that out there.
we've put up with this son of a bitch for so many times. I mean, I understand why you don't like him, but
Wait, what has he done to you?
Nothing. He's given me powers.
Well, no, I was talking to Pewter right here.
Oh, okay.
Ricky.
Not true.
Riku.
Keurig?
False.
I mean, he hasn't done anything to you guys. He's just annoyed you, right? Just like us. He's just like super annoying and
No, this is the first. Like, I have not seen him in 20 years.
Yeah, I've never met this man before.
But I'm saying no. But I'm saying that like besides tonight, right? And you're already attacking him.
Make your
Well-
attack roll.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
True attack.
The Raven Queen apparently was referring to him, so I guess we'll
Oh,
have to
this
get
is
down.
hitting. This is hitting.
27.
Or 25 is lower of the two.
Yeah, that'll hit.
To be clear, Cameron's not trying to stop you. Riki's just trying to figure out what's going on. I very much want you to attack.
Yeah, so True's going to pretty much just stare at this guy and keep throwing until someone stops him. True's just,
Roll
What
me
do
the-
you want to do?
Roll me the damage with that spear. I'm gonna look up that spear again.
okay, so that's,
I'll wait until this happens.
so it's going to
I
be
think Nax is kind
that
of going nuts over this.
plus 2d8.
I think Nax is running over and trying to stop
Yeah.
Tyler's character. I can't remember Tyler's character's name.
True.
True,
Okay,
right.
so yeah, 16 damage.
16 damage, and that's with your.
True, what are you doing? I'm gonna try to take his spear away.
Yeah, I'm probably going to just growl at you.
Okay, I'm taking your spear away then.
no, PvP.
True, I've worked too hard on this.
And so Nax that way. Don't touch True.
As you hit the traveler, your spear connects right in the chest. As you see blood start to pour from the mouth of the
Oh my
traveler
God,
in the
what
air.
are you doing?
You see him fall back.
What has he done to you?
As you see a big splash of water as his body lands into the water, you see a wave erupt out from it. You see the cloak, or the last thing you can see is kind of the cloak floating. The long draped green cloak. As you start to see the whirlpool spin up, as out from the water, wings start to flap.
Oh Jesus Christ! True.
As you
I'm going
see,
to get my spear back.
your spear comes.
Did you make him a dragon?
No,
I'm
your spear does not come back.
Oh.
As this, as you see, this giant, long-armed, big wings, demonic horns coming down over a blunt snout, flames flowing from the wings. I was looking for a soul to release me. Thank you, True.
True, what did you do to him?
And your eyes glaze disappears as the Baylor you release from the spear starts to fly up. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, I tried to go. We're gonna fight.
We're fighting.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Did we notice True's eyes glaze over like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, True.
Very confused.
The Baylor you released from the
The
spear.
Okay.
Did your
spear-
spear shatter?
The spear is floating just in the water. It's not coming back to you.
Was your spear a vestige?
I don't know what that means.
Is your spear and arms like one of those very special things that could be like dormant or awakened or something?
Yeah.
Did it talk to
but-
you?
To a degree, but not much. It more or less wanted me to, it encouraged certain things. That's all
Is
I'll
it-
say.
Sorry, is that a spear of warning?
No.
No.
Okay, so
No,
let's,
okay.
let's
I
go
have to
through.
try it in a warning.
Let's go through initiative here. True, what'd you roll?
13?
13.
13.
Fizz.
It was an arm. The arms are weapons.
All right, Odoving.
7.
Check my first one.
Shiri.
11.
Riki.
15.
Yeah, these are balls.
Yeah, these are bad rolls.
Naxa.
14.
Myron.
12.
It got released. It
Raise.
doesn't make any sense to me.
11.
I didn't know that was possible.
And Elena.
23.
All right, you're first up, I think, unless
Cool.
Rolo.
Okay.
Okay, Elena, you're up first. As you see this
All right.
Baylor rise into the sky, looking ready to strike towards you, what do you do?
All right, it's killing time. Cool. I'm gonna cast. You should know what I'm gonna do by now. I'm gonna cast haste,
Yeah.
Classic.
and I'll use my haste action to make an attack.
It's flying up. It's 60 feet away
Oh.
from you in the above the water. So any melee is going to be difficult to accomplish because you're going to have to get
Oh.
out there.
Well, how high up in the sky is he?
About 10 feet off the water right now,
60
I can jump that high.
and 60 feet out into the water.
Oh. So he's like 10 feet above the water.
Yeah. So
yeah.
we're doing
Okay.
some trigonometry or some geometry here. So you're
All right.
about
Did you see that meme?
Yeah.
You're like,
65 feet away up in the air.
Okay. Well, if he was on the ground, I could get to him, but
Yeah. Okay.
But
good.
you okay, I will say you activate your blade song and your haste as you get ready for attack, and you can move closer.
well, I can attack with my bow.
Pull out your bow. Take a shot.
Yeah, let's do that.
Throw away.
A 15 to hit.
Does not hit. Sorry.
Okay.
As you fire
I
in.
activate my blade song. I'm ready for action.
Okay, next up, True. You are your vision has finally cleared. Whatever was clouding your judgment has been sucked out of you from the energy released from the spear. Almost, you can feel that connection, that attunement is gone, and whatever you were holding on to has been released. So what are you gonna do?
Okay, so I guess with some clarity, I don't know. This now is concerning. From this distance, all I can really do is gonna go in my pockets and grab some darts and throw some darts.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, guys. I did not plan this. Okay.
This is great. Don't apologize.
Never.
How come
You
my
jerk.
darts aren't coming up here, but they're in my
Yeah.
inventory? What? Oh, I guess, okay, there we go. That's gonna do it. Sorry, guys. Boom. 13 hit. Eric, does a 13 hit with the dart?
Sorry, unfortunately, you're throwing some darts up. It hits the skin, but the darts aren't strong enough to puncture this Baylor skin.
What are you talking about?
As it it starts to laugh, you hear a low, deep, guttural laugh on the air.
The 21 does nothing, I guess.
Oh, the 21 does
God.
hit. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So the second dart is a 21. It's going to be big damage. Boom. 7.
Wow.
Hey man, that's 7 points that he didn't have before.
Got him.
That counts.
How do you want to do this, True?
You see blood. You see blood pouring from its face as it's.
Is it bloody?
it's-
Is that what you're saying?
Riki, you're up next. Naxa, you're on deck.
So I'm just gonna take my short bow out and fire a couple quick shots, like attack and an extra attack. I already rolled. There's a 12 and a 18.
Unfortunately, both of those shots fire wide as you
Okay.
fire in. Anything else on your turn as you're taking your shots?
I'm just gonna maneuver to. I don't have a good layout of the beach, but to not bog it down to like. I don't want to be like in a spot where you're like, haha, like the water got you or like some dumb thing.
Gotcha. You get pulled into the ocean by a rogue wave. Naxa, you're up. Myron, you're on deck.
What kind of monster is it?
It's a large Baylor.
BALOR.
I'll hit
Look
you.
it up on D&D
I
Beyond.
don't
Well,
wanna-
I'm just Eric's posting. Only because I'm trying to
You shall not pass kind of deal.
yeah. I'm trying to understand
Yeah.
like what actually is happening. Like I don't know what True turned you into, but listen to me. Everything's gonna be okay. And because I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna try to charm Monster. If I can.
Okay. So
Can I?
Wisdom save?
Well, it just says charm monster. I don't know if it's the right monster I can charm. I'm just trying to see if it's like charm this type of monster, but it doesn't say anything.
Yeah, it's a creature. So.
And it would be my 5th level. Excuse me.
Under 5th level, it automatically succeeds, right? Oh no, that's it. Never mind. Okay. Wisdom.
Oh, I think if it. Oh, 5th is just more. It's quantitative, so it doesn't.
Oh, I could have spoken to this son of a bitch.
You know what? I'm not gonna do 5th level.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Does it matter?
You gotta use 4th or higher.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though.
Okay,
It's
4th.
quantitative, so
Yep.
yeah.
All right. What do
It's
you?
wisdom
What
17.
do you do? What do you say for the spell? How do you?
I said that. I said what I just said.
Can you say it again?
Is that what I just said?
Because I'm trying to do like through the.
I said, you turn back, everything's gonna be okay. And I go to grab the cloak, which I'm assuming is like floating
in
underneath
the water. You're swimming out, trying to. It looks down towards you.
You remember this, and I'm trying to like.
Missy, the eyes narrow. Missy, you must have me confused for somebody else. As you swim out to the cloak, you see the traveler's body floating. I apologize.
You apologize? So you're charmed?
Profusely.
No way.
Jesus.
Is that what charmed means for monsters?
It was a +9 and she still got it.
Oh my god.
Hold up. The charm creature is friendly to me. So you can't hurt me.
No.
The rest of us aren't you, though.
Can you give me back?
Maybe it sees like her as a slave or something, just trying to help you out in this ridiculous situation.
What do you mean? It's an actual spell.
I'm not saying you're ridiculous. I'm saying the way it turned out is that thing never should have failed this.
That's why
solved
charm
the
monster's
puzzle.
good.
I rolled a 16.
We've solved Eric's puzzle.
Man, it's just friendly to her, not to us.
And that
Don't
doesn't
get that
make sense.
confused.
I
as it's charming all of
apologize.
us.
I apologize. Maybe we can make a deal here.
Give me the traveler.
Oh, you can have him.
Can you? Is he dead?
If he is, it's not by my hand.
Send him over here. Race can bring him back.
Can you? So I asked, could you please just pick him up and put him over at least? So yeah, and the cloak.
Scoops.
And the cloak.
Okay.
Drop.
Lays the
Drop it.
lays the naked
God.
lays the
Drop
naked body of the traveler, and then puts the cloak conveniently down on the body, except for the lower half.
Link is in the other room wondering, like, what the hell is she talking to?
Okay, now leave us alone.
And
Although it's charmed, you don't have to listen.
It starts
to
to
me.
fly away.
Oh no, it's charmed though. You don't have to listen.
You said to
me.
leave, and he's like, "Okay, don't need to fight you."
Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed
It's
it.
still within range. It's still within range. Myron, you're up next. As it's starting to leave.
Is the traveler's body like in front of us now?
It's pushed over to like basically where the water is.
And I'm just by the
lapping
body.
it up.
So I can get to it.
Sure.
I just want to run over, pull out my staff a final moment, and jam it in the traveler's body.
Why? Why would you do that as a character? Why would you do that?
Myron's pissed. She's had a rough fucking day.
Naxa, nobody here likes the traveler except for you and Oda, I think.
But you don't like him to kill him?
I'm not
She's
trying
not
to kill
killing
him.
him.
No, if
I'm
the staff is
just
embedded-
more of a fan of his writings
if
from
the
when I
staff
was
is
a
embedded
child.
in the body of
That's
a human,
amazing.
a human.
I can't state that enough.
Minute.
I got
He
you.
told children
Okay.
stories.
I'm looking it up myself so I can.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had this prepared.
Oda's just the fanboy of the traveler, just like wants his autograph on his children's books.
Okay, I gotta roll for a random one.
Yeah.
The guy
It's gonna
doesn't
be
have to
amazing.
leave. He's only charmed by me. He's not charmed by
Lee,
everybody
this
else.
isn't hurting him. Don't worry. You've
No,
seen
I
me
was
do this
talking.
in the
I
past.
feel bad about the other thing.
Stop! He's already dead.
I think I did this to your brother?
No, because I.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to do it to your brother.
Okay. I'll sort that out after. You feel your spear start, or your staff start to hum with energy.
Hold up. There's more. That's an 80 on the wild magic table.
Oh no!
Okay.
Poor Eric.
Didn't have any of that planned.
For those of you at home, you jam the body into the staff into the body of the staff.
This is perfect. The area around the traveler explodes into a puff of butterflies, flower petals fluttering around you. Little pumpkins with butterfly wings and
Actually, pretty perfect.
That's pretty perfect.
after the puff explodes out, you can see the body start to fade below it, but it's still somewhat there. The Baylor is still above. I'm gonna say that's your turn. I'll get to the staff thing in a second. Next up, Shiri, you're up.
So the body's still there.
It looks like it's fading.
I'm going to run over and try and loot the body.
What the fuck?
Wow.
We don't care about the Baylor at all.
Wait. Where are the bad guys?
Yeah, really.
Is looting child authors?
We're murder hobos. We're not bad guys. We're just murder hobos.
I'd like to see what the traveler's got in store.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Every challenge we've gone up to, we've solved it by murdering bad guys.
And whenever we don't, it goes bad.
Yeah, so we stick to what we're good
Come
at.
back to D&D, you said. It'll be fun, you said.
Sorry, what did you roll?
I just rolled an 8. Nothing extravagant.
You do find something. You find his green cloak.
Ooh.
All right. Sherry puts it on.
Cool. Oh God, I'm gonna write these down and I'll sort this out afterwards. Okay, Raze, you're up next.
What am I supposed to do in this situation? That is still in our world. That cannot stay. Pointing at the Baylor and like looking around at whatever the fuck is happening over there. How far away is this Baylor from us now?
At this point, maybe like 25 feet. He's just turning around now and flying off. And then Raze, Elena is on. Sorry, that's not.
Yeah, no, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to just like kind of get as close as I can to the edge of the beach, pull out the mask, and just try and say like, "You cannot stay," and he has to make a charisma save.
Charisma save.
I bet you he's
That's so close to you shot up at.
I know.
Thanks a
I
lot.
choose my words.
You're not welcome here.
Go home.
You better scram.
16 is the DC.
Okay. Sorry, I accidentally closed the page. Is that banishment?
Maybe. Yeah, it's banishment. Hey.
I'm sorry.
It turns around to you and says, "You cannot stop me from completing my goals." And the spell just seems to wash over it as the fiery wings start to flap higher and higher as it raises, seemingly to have no effect on it.
I turn to everybody else. He cannot stay.
Odaving,
Alrighty.
you're up next.
How far is it away, Eric?
Sorry. Rolo, you're up next. Then Odaving.
How far?
Did you see that?
No.
25 feet.
I'm gonna take my short bow, steady aim,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
shoot it in the butt.
Okay.
It's trying to fly away.
Make an attack roll, please.
Yeah. So 13, steady aim. 13.
Oh, as you fire into it, its tail flaps it away, as it's seemingly unaffected. Yeah, unless there's anything else you're doing on your turn.
Thanks.
Can I fire again? I don't think so.
I don't think you can, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, it's going to be Oda's turn. Sorry, no.
Poor Oda.
Oh, Eric, sorry.
My
Sorry, I missed it. I rolled a 1. I get to reroll.
Oh, lucky.
Right.
Come on.
20.
Oh,
Whoa!
That hits.
I'm not.
That'll hit.
Okay. So, with that hit, I would like to use my Wreath of Prism on this monster. It's a save DC 13.
For what save?
DC. So,
What type of save? Wisdom? So you're here. I'll look it up.
sorry.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm like trying to charm this creature with prism.
So unlike Nax's charming ability to make it friendly, your wreath takes control of it. As it starts to hover, it's, "What is thy bidding, my master?"
Wow, we really
Oh shit!
screwing up your plan here.
That's Warcraft 3 shit.
Diablo 2. Maybe.
Yeah. So I dominate the creature is basically what it says.
For how long?
I think it's indefinite.
I don't think so. It's gonna be pissed once because that doesn't that counter like stops the charm for me.
Yep.
So now it's gonna be dominated and know it was dominated.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay, Oda, now you're up.
Holy
all right.
shit.
How close is this thing to me, Eric?
That's what I didn't want to attack.
About 30 feet. Fizz, you're on deck.
Get to the mainland.
Yeah, I know.
So I guess I'll use my movement to get closer to it because I can't really do much with my skill set. I'll get as close to it as possible, Eric, and then I'll end my turn by extending the shadow onto it.
Okay, shadow appears onto it.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Fizz, what are you doing?
Okay. I have a question first, Eric. How long
questions.
is the effect of the drinks that we had?
I'm gonna say that's up to you.
Okay. I'm gonna say just for this that Fizz is still feeling the effects of it. And so he's gonna be kind of stumbling around the beach and say, When did we start trying to talk to monsters like this? This isn't how we normally do things. Here, I'm gonna show you how it's done. And he's gonna take out the arcane cannon
Get him, Fizz.
and point it towards the Baylor.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And
I forgot you had
so
that.
pardon?
I forgot you had that.
Oh yes. So he sets the dial to
Obliterate.
to obliterate. So he sets the. Let me just make sure I've got this right. Yeah. So he sets the dial, aims at the Baylor, fires, and you see a huge ball of lightning shoot straight towards the Baylor.
Okay.
Do you have the effect on hand, Eric?
Yeah, I got it. I'll take care of. So I have to make a save, right?
Yeah, you got to make a save.
How
Okay.
much? How much damage?
All right, hold on. It's going to take me a while to roll it. Okay.
Oh
His
shit.
True's age is 65.
How can we be loving it?
I'm sorry. I need a calculator.
Oh yeah.
42, 98, 103, 12.
This is not helping.
What are you,
Okay.
Sean? You.
All right, it's 70 lightning damage.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, Eric, take that.
Well, it came out of the water. It's soaking wet. It's
Uh-oh.
got metal armor.
Uh-oh.
Dead.
I'd say it's
Dead.
weak against it.
Dedinsky. Oh shit.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh, yeah.
A second attack.
I can go to the bathroom. We already killed the demon.
No, he's about to. He's about to. You're here for the good moment.
Oh my god.
The way I imagine this happening is Fizz stumbles to the cannon, like fiddles at the dial, like fires it, and the ball basically like explodes the demon, and he just flops back onto the beach, passed out.
Oh.
That's amazing.
So as you hit this, the lightning reads through it. This large demonic creature gets zapped by electricity. It starts to shimmer. It doesn't explode. As you flop back, you see it starting to almost like implode on itself, crumpled up. And you see it pulled down into the water. And you see the spear start to glow and hum. And True, you feel it snap back to your hand as it says, "I will have my vengeance of you yet."
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
I'm gonna keep that to myself.
We've solved the puzzle again.
With that, is there anything you'd like to do with the traveler's body fading?
Yeah, I'm
quickly?
gonna try to cure wounds.
I'm gonna do a double check on the looting, my expertise sees something out of my eyes.
I'm thinking this person's dying, Eric, so I'm going to thank you for inspiring me to go on an adventuring. I never would have met my fantastic friends and had so many adventures. You've truly changed my life from being a simpleton at Charis.
How did the traveler actually die? Was it already dead with the Baylor? Or was it the... Do we know?
No.
He was just laying there, and then Sean's character stabbed him.
Well, he stabbed him with the staff.
So what if Aang's like saying this like heartfelt thing, and in the background, like 10 feet away or 5 feet away, Shiri is like, "Oh, this is a nice quote."
No, and then Rolo's also looting him, and then some people are like, "How did this guy actually die?"
What actually went on here? What's going on?
I'm just like saying goodbye to like.
Is anyone...
A childhood
Well, I'm gonna
influence.
just try... No one's gonna help me, so I'm just gonna try to cure wounds.
Cure wounds. You go into... You put your hands on to try and cure Hurricane, and as you do, you feel that the energy you place almost like furthers along as its body fades, disappears.
Cool.
And you hear a voice in your head, Naxa. It'll be up to you to carry on the traveler's word.
X is a new traveler?
It'll be up to Cecilia or whoever the fuck.
Can you imagine?
Just the biggest F you.
She did really good in training.
And then Rolo, as you're looking through, give me an investigation check.
And we all leveled up from that, right?
Well, we all leveled up from the drinks, and then we leveled up from the battle.
23.
23?
That's our level. That's our new level. 23.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do find something. You find
One of one.
The superior looter, always.
you find in the pocket a little, or not in the pocket, in the sand below. You find a ring, and on the ring, it's instead of it being like a stone, it's almost like a little mirror. Right. Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're on the beach? The crowd in front of you is just like staring aghast. One, you've saved them from a Baelor. Two, you've seemingly
Killed
the god that they've all come to
god.
worship. The crowd looks kind of pissed.
I want to turn to True, maybe before noticing that, and just say, like, what compelled you to throw that spear? What happened there?
So at the top of the mountain, I guess the other day, I
mean,
saw
you don't have to tell my character if you don't want to.
No, I will. I'm pretty open about this stuff. Now that I'm sort of thinking clearly again. So I think it all has to do with, and I show a whip. I don't know if I had the whip any of the other times I've seen you guys. So this thing is a dangerous artifact. Like, I know you were just asking about the spear. This is very much on that realm, but I think worse. So when I saw it, I kind of had to go grab it because I didn't know what was going to happen in this. Well, at the top of the mountain, stuff was happening to all those magic items. I didn't know what was happening, so I had to take this so it didn't go in the wrong hands. That then created a whole kerfuffle up there. Anyways, when I grabbed it, it did something to me a little. It made me cloudy. It made me, yeah, I had to fight. Anyways, that's kind of where this went. I always knew that the spirit itself also had some kind of evil in it. I was okay with that. I could manage that. But kind of having both, I think, was a little overload. So I kind of feel like you guys know more about these dangerous artifacts than I did. I'm wondering if giving you guys this whip and seeing if you can take care of it, because I don't know what I'm doing with it. I think it's beyond my abilities to handle properly. But connected to this whip, there's definitely some very evil shit happening under the ocean. It's kind of all nebulous to me, but this is not something we want falling in the wrong hands.
Well,
Spear though, I'm keeping.
so you're offering up the whip?
Yeah, if you think you can handle it, because you saw what it just did to me. Maybe the spirit did this to me. I really don't know what the hell happened, but when I picked up the whip, I kind of saw red.
Can you
Is
go ahead, Ricky?
I was just gonna ask if it helps you take out some big bad guys. Because if it helps you kill monsters, then I'll take that son of a bitch off your hands.
Yeah, I'm more a fan of the whip. It reminds me of, hunting back in the tribe. Sorry, the spear. The whip.
I'm getting opposing signals from you here.
I'm keeping the spear because that's this is what I know. I've known this, since childhood. The whip, that's not really my thing. If you want it and you think you can handle it, by all means, it's yours. And if the rest of your party think they can handle you with the whip, by all means, have at it.
I would love to take the whip, and as long as the party's okay with it, and as well offer, we can do this after if you want, so I don't bug everybody, but I'll give you something in return for it, give you one of my items.
No, I I'm giving you a burden. I don't want anything in return for this. The fact that you're taking this is you're giving me something by taking this off my hands.
I don't think Riki understands that. Sorry, he's listening to what you said there, But just so you know, Riki doesn't fully understand that.
Yeah,
Like he doesn't
but
know what he's getting into yet.
I wouldn't. Oh yeah. No, I won't accept anything from you from this. I appreciate that gesture, but I'm going. So I guess True's gonna get that vibe a little bit, and I'm gonna look at the rest of your party and like kind of present this to you while looking at everybody else. Pretty much asking for objections non-verbally. It's up to you to take it out of my hands, I guess.
All right.
So it is, if I remember correctly, Lash of Shadows. Eric, I'm correct.
It's
That's what I
the
did pick up, right?
dormant Lash of Shadows.
Yes, it is. It is not. Whenever I held this thing, it creeped me the fuck out. So I pretty much always avoided it. And okay. So as you're like grabbing it, I'm gonna kind of pinch it for a bit and be like, oh, but last time I had this, shortly after getting it, some weird things came from the ocean looking for it, so it may attract unwanted attention.
They're weird like squid creatures.
I like fuck off those squid creatures. All right. I think I know where
Never
this.
mind, you can take it back.
Yeah, you know what? We fought those things before. We can take it again.
Oh, thank God.
Decomposing, like they had like seaweed dreadlock things. I don't know. They were weird.
Isn't that what we fought? Oh, we fought something out of the ocean. It's fine. I can fight water creatures. No big deal.
Okay.
All right.
The burden is yours.
I'm just gonna go over to Naxa while she's by, I guess, where the traveler's body was. While whatever exchange is going on, because I won't listen to that. And just kind of like kneel down next to her and like put my hand on her shoulder.
I'm just upset. I'm crying. I said, I think he's just made a martyr.
Maybe. But everyone behind us is looking for someone to lead them through this. A guide. You were his closest follower.
I thought weird. Well, I'm just gonna be upset. I'm gonna listen, but I'm not saying anything.
That's fine.
So, sorry if you guys are keep talking.
No.
I'm just gonna sit with Naxa until she's ready to move.
Yeah.
I think we should give this great man a proper burial.
The body is faded out, so there is no body to bury.
Oh, video game style.
Oh, the body's gone.
Maybe he'll respawn.
Maybe he's ascended.
It'll be level 1 though.
Actually, that's a good point. Eric, while all of that craziness was happening before and the body disappearing now, does anything mimic what I read in that Stories of Seeding book from ages ago?
Give me a.
That I still have on
Give
me?
me a religion check.
Ugh. Oh my gosh.
15.
Kind of. Like the proceedings seemed similar.
Shit.
The fact that he was extending seems similar. There's nothing in the book about stabbing the deity as he ascended with a spear and then a baler coming out. That's weird. But everything leading up to what you recall Artigan rising up towards the moon being a full moon kind of lines up with what you're expecting in your readings. So seems like this is what he was trying to do.
Seemed legit.
Seemingly. But again, you don't know what a spear and a baler did to that whole ceremony.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that like most of us are unclear about, right? Is like how what the hell was the interaction there? Because the traveler doesn't go down that easily. We've seen the traveler do some pretty crazy shit, like our party has.
And like you never one-shotted somebody either, so that's all new.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody's kind of like, what the doesn't quite understand what happened.
So I've been racking my brain to try to think of the name connected to that whip. Sort of, I think who its master is, or like the possibly big bad under the ocean kind of deal. If I remember correctly,
And it's Trigon.
Okatoa or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Like, and I think those creepy, like, decomposing water buddy dudes, they're the Vigilant of Okatoa. I could be all wrong on this. It was a while ago. A lot has happened since then. So I'm pretty sure I've been paralyzed and half dead a couple times since then. So I feel like, things have happened up there. But Okatoa, that's the best I got for you. Just trying to give you as much information as possible because I feel like, that's be careful out there.
Elena and Rolo, is there anything you guys want to do? Just to make sure you guys have a chance to do something.
I mean, I kind of want to like. So did the Balor like sink into the ocean or whatever? Or is there like
it got pokeballed into the spear?
Oh. Okay. All right. Well,
does the spear?
I'm going to try to console Naxa because even though we all hated the Traveler except for her, I want to see how she's doing.
Thank you. That's so nice.
Okay, Rolo, how about you? What are you up to?
No, not much. I'm good with just looting.
I'm a simple man.
Oh god damn it!
It's a sweet little thing you got there. Okay, last call. I'm gonna try and finish this up here. I got kind of a thing to end us off, unless there's anything you guys want to do.
Already said my goodbyes.
Okay. As you guys kind of, I don't know if you continue partying or whatnot, the evening starts to get late and everybody gets a little bit tired. Retreating back to the village, finding a place to crash, not necessarily a bed, whether it's on the ground or a cot. The group of you find comfort somewhere in the village.
No. I don't go with the group. I'm quite mad at some certain people in the group.
Nax is staying alone individually on the beach as the rest of you return to crash. Drinks had, whether in joy or sorrow, parties, the remainder of the game, some events happen, and ultimately you all go to bed. Naxa, watching the full moon travel the sky, you feel a warmth wrap around you.
I didn't go to the bathroom in like 6 hours.
And then after that, another warmth.
Is it getting colder in here?
Well, I'd say that was very chaotic, don't you? As you see
I'd
Artigan
say.
sit down next to you. That was just absolutely wild.
Wait.
I loved it.
What?
Well done.
We're ending there.
Sure, we'll end there.
Okay.
Wait, do we all have that power? Can we just it's 5 minutes into the session, I'll be like, we ending there? And then Eric's like, fuck, you said the magic words.
All right.
There's still 13 minutes before 10 o'clock.
I think we'll leave it there where Artigan, the traveler, and you have a chance to have a little discussion.
Interesting.
While no one...
Whoa, Cam! Whoa!
What happened? What did he do?
Whoa, inappropriate.
What did he do?
The rest of us for the remainder of the night just share, oh my god.
God.
Demonetized right there. All right, so yeah.